vlog day 18, 28th February 2019. A wonderful day and a really bad evening. However, after 18 days of conditioning your mind, conditioning my mind, what I've realized is the day can sure be bad or good or, really pathetic at times. But if you refuse to give up, if you decide that what's happening in the day is not going to affect your mind, or you will not really let it affect your overall mind or overall mindset. If you decide you are not going to relapse after having after reconditioning your mind to think positively, after reconditioning your mind to be totally hopeful and determined and confident, if you decide no people or no circumstances would challenge that thought process, and if you really, really believe in that, you can do it. So that was the experience which I had today, or I decided to have today. Of course, the day was, as the day was going, and it wasn't really that good. You do come across people who pull you down, who pull your spirits down. They are like this shadow, right? You are having a bright sunny day and they just pass and you feel the darkness. But if you truly cherish the sunshine inside your mind, inside your heart, and if you refuse to go off that sunshine, I think no shadow in this world can make you blue. So, sure, there are people whom you can totally avoid, like some of the colleagues, some of the neighbors. Don't even get me started there. So, these people are avoidable. You can keep bare minimum contact with them, and you can be very practical and to the point with them if you have to totally interact with them. However, there is the second set of people that you can't avoid. They are not meant to be avoided. You just have to face them. Take example of certain people in your relatives, some of your family members. Yeah, some of the people who are in your inner circle. So you can't really avoid them, even if they are negative, demeaning, and who really make you question your self-belief, self-confidence. So sure, you can't avoid them. And that's exactly why and when you need to hold on to your inner sunshine extremely tightly. You have to refuse to let go. And as the mighty trainer Mac Atram had mentioned, right? You can either be right or you can be happy. You can be right or you can be rich. So there is a reason why we don't bang our head on the walls, right? What happens? Here, I go and bang my head on the wall. What happens? I get hurt. The wall is just going to stand tall. So, trying to avoid those people or trying to keep the contact at bare minimum. And if you can't do both of this, just holding on tightly to your inner sunshine, to your self-beliefs, to your newly found positive, affirmative, empowering beliefs. That's all we can do, and trust me, it will be a difficult journey in beginning, but once we put our minds to it, the powerful tool called the mind, right? So once we put our mind to it, and once we decide never to quit, decide to bounce back, however bad the situation might be, it is possible. It took me a couple of hours to bounce back. Honestly, it wasn't instant. But hey, I'm alive. I'm even smiling, right? I'm even recording my vlog because that's a commitment I have given to myself. Because that's the right thing to do to ensure that I do not give up or do not digress from my path to success. You just need to go on sometimes, even if you feel that, it's not a bright and sunny day as you deserve. You still need to just keep walking. And for all you know, just a few clouds away, there might be sunshine waiting for you. So just keep going. Do not let negative people demean you to the core. Let your mind, let your positive, empowering thoughts be your guiding light. It's been quite a rant today, but I just wanted to share this experience with you. About the day, the first part of the day, it started great. I did my tasks right in the first half of the day. Some of the tasks which I was pending for last 5 months. I was avoiding those tasks for last 5 months, something related to my business. Guess, once I put my mind to it, the things that I couldn't accomplish in last 5 months, I finished that in just 40 to 45 minutes, and I'm not even kidding. So that's why I call the first half of the day really great. So the tasks were completed. I did some amazing work in my own business, something that had to be fixed, something that had to be started. So I have done that. As usual, I have been spending a good, or rather investing a good 1 hour minimum to 2 hours sometimes in training every single day. How do I make time? So most of the time I work from home, and earlier I used to have my breakfast or lunch or dinner, and I used to believe, oh, I'm such a hardworking person. I'm a workaholic, no doubt about it. But I used to think, hey, you know what? Lunch and dinner time, of course, I can, unwind and watch something of entertainment. And I still do that when I want to. However, I realized that one of the things that I can do, and if I feel like doing, I certainly do it, is I open my laptop. Instead of playing YouTube or Netflix or Amazon Prime, I go back and play the training modules that I have purchased or enrolled in, or it can be free, paid, doesn't matter, but that is what I'm doing during my breakfast time, during my lunch time, during my dinner time. It works great for me because I work from home, and it doesn't matter if the TV is on, some of the family members are watching it. It doesn't matter because you can still use your headphones and do it. Again, I'm not saying you are not, supposed to unwind and relax. Even I do that. I love watching Mom. But because I have challenged myself to complete a particular training module in, certain days, and most of the times I'm working or working out. That's why I've realized I have those pockets of time which I can again reutilize, and instead of watching an entertainment video, I can reinvest that time and watch some educational video which guides me through the current battles that I'm facing in my business, active or passive. So essentially, That's what I do. That's how I make time, and that's how I'm able to scoop out minimum 1 hour or sometimes even 2 hours per day, purely in trainings, purely in self-education. And guess what? I'm loving it. Um, from last couple of days, in fact, today I realized that even before I could serve my breakfast or serve my meal, I actually open my laptop, get everything ready, keep the module ready, and just when I get in my plate, all I have to do is hit the play button. And that's how I'm upgrading my skills. Why am I doing it? Because I have committed to upgrade my skills. I am darn serious about investing in myself, be it my time, energy, money, or total commitment. And I'm loving it. So that was my day today. And I know this was a very big, probably the biggest vlog. In case if you're still around watching this, thank you. May God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.